Hey you, my name is Jack and welcome to my travel journey. This summer 2020, I decided to travel from Berlin to Kiev. On my road, I did a stop in Lviv, Ukraine. A city that I've been said a lot to visit every time I was in Ukraine because Ukrainians often consider it as the most beautiful city of Ukraine. So, let's see if this is true.
I'm waking up. Not at all, because I'm actually already wearing everything. Yeah, I just arrived in Lviv. It's been like crazy because like since I arrived in the airport, like I didn't have like internet connection when I arrived in the airport, which was like a bit annoying because I really needed it. I went to the point in information to ask them like, is there anything to have like Wi-Fi or anything? He told me no, the Wi-Fi is not working. I was like, super great. Now I'm like, how do I get to the Airbnb? I don't even know exactly where is it, and blah 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 blah. So I was looking at my mails because I thought that maybe in my mails there would be like some information, and my mails were accessible, the one that I already opened. So thankfully I've opened the mail of Airbnb. There were the address, so I recognized the street on Google Maps because also Google Maps were working enough to display the name of the street, thankfully. But I remember more or less where it was, and since Lviv is not that big, it was like quite fast to see where the Airbnb was. Then I had to find how to get to the city center to get there. The number was also displayed in my mail, so I knew that I could call him. Then I went to the city center, but there were no buses. Like the last buses were already left. At some point there were buses coming. I asked him, "Do you go to the city center?" He told me no. And then there were like a girl like waiting also, and she was like so sweet because she's really asked me, "Do you need to go to the city center with the Uber?" And I said like, "Yes, yes." And I said, "Yeah, okay, because I'm going there." And then we talked a little bit while waiting for the Uber. She told me she didn't have internet as well because she is actually Ukrainian, but she's living in Vienna, so she didn't have internet at all when she came in Ukraine. Yeah, I mean, she was like just like very cool. She told me like my Russian is very great, and then that she was like very impressed and everything. We have also our little dual Vienna Berlin, who is the best, but whatever. Now I'm just going to look up the city a little bit and go to eat something. Also, like at the airport, nothing happened. As I explained you, like there is no obligation anymore to do the quarantine. It's just like mandatory to have like an insurance, but somehow like no one asked me, but still I'm taking it because we never know what could happen. Like at no moment I really stressed out actually. I just know that it was part of the trip in Ukraine. If you want to go to Ukraine, there's already going to be some difficulties on your way. Like this, for example. So yeah, I mean right now I'm just going to look for something to eat, and that's it for me, and I will show you the city as well. See you in the city. I am happy. The city is really great looking. I have one bad news. I don't find like any walking tour to visit the city. Like all the free walking tour I usually do are cancelled. I'm going to visit the city by myself, I think, because like the only one that I found was like on Saturday, so I'm disgusted. So yeah, let's see the city. I've been like now walking in the city for 1 or 2 days, and I don't know, like I really like the city in a way. I know that I say that like a lot, but because
without any tour, I had to get like the information myself. And one of the best thing to do is to go on Wikipedia. So I watched Wikipedia, and from what I understand is like was very a multicultural city here, because there were like several ethnicity, Polish, Ukrainian, and Yiddish. I mean, it was like very interesting to see, because it really makes me think that this old multicultural world where is not just a thing of right now. Okay, maybe now it's to another other level. Different people were there. There were like classes in different languages and everything. So at some point there were even German people, I believe, before the Second World War. As you can see, like the architecture is like mainly inspired from Vienna. It's not really renovated. They don't put like there was not like a lot of money put into the renovation of like the old town and everything, but still it gives like a sort of authenticity here that I kind of like love actually. It really feels like authentic, and it does really look great actually. Like it really looks cool. For sure it's not very rich cities, but yeah, I mean there were some great surprises, like for example bicycle lines and stuff like that. I don't know how to say in English actually. There's not so many, to be honest, but for Ukraine it's already quite a lot. Because in Kiev I don't recall a lot. Maybe in between last year and this year I'm going to be surprised, but I don't think so. I know that there are, but not a lot if I remember. And here there's quite more actually. So I kind of actually see some people using bikes here. It feels great because yeah, the city is very cute, and it really had something to have like some bikes riders from here and there, and I don't know, and it's just like very beautiful. I understand why like all the time Ukrainian kind of insist to say like go to Lviv. Lviv is like one of the most Lviv is like one of the most beautiful city in Ukraine, and I kind of agree. I kind of agree that there is something special here that other Ukrainian city don't have, for sure. It's probably one of the best surprise of my tour. I did not really expect anything like special, to be honest. Like I really thought that it would be like kind of like, okay, it's just like a small city and I get around and then it's over, but there's something more special here, I don't know. And also just the fact that everybody speaks Ukrainian here, it's kind of like funny in a way, because like I've been to several cities in Ukraine, and so far I've been only seeing cities where people were mainly speaking Russian, and I know that I've seen it already. I knew it before coming here. I didn't need to come here to know about it, but they really speak just Ukrainian here mostly. I hear sometimes Russian, but I'm not even sure that's people from the city actually that speak Russian, so it really feels like Ukraine. Like the real Ukrainian people. I mean, they are real anywhere, like no matter if they speaking Russian or Ukrainian, but still, it kind of adds like a sort of specialty. Like there were a dude at some point on photo, like there were like a sort of big propaganda. I don't know what it was exactly, but there was like a guy saying like, yeah, Lviv is, I mean, it was like a big campaign, like how do you say this, like a big poster in the city center, and it was written on it like in Ukrainian, it was written like Lviv is like the most important city in Ukraine. I mean, not the most important, but like the most important city for Ukraine or something like this. I don't really actually remember what it was written on. I will maybe show a clip if I pass by another time, but I'm like very positively surprised. Like to be honest, I was a bit disappointed from Budapest. Like I was not disappointed, but just like everybody like advertised me Budapest like being a very cool city and very like one of the best Central Europe city, and I mean I just don't agree with that. I just believe that this is like a very good city in Central Europe, and it deserves like the attention that it has, but maybe not. Like I think that it's up to everybody, and for me I just don't feel any vibes there, but it's probably related to the fact that I'm not speaking Hungarian, and here I do speak a bit the language. I do speak the language in Vienna and everything, so I felt better there, maybe because like the language was like more, I mean, I don't know, because I really like Turkey and I don't speak the language there as well, so I don't know. But it's just that I think it was like the fact that people over advertise it that makes it like not that much interesting in the end. So yeah, that's for me pretty much it right now. I think I said like a lot of things about the city already. I'm actually like on a high hill above.
there is like a castle, and I'm going to show it to you right now. I didn't see it yet, so maybe it's disappointing, I don't know. But they, on Google Maps, they do say there is like a castle, and this is like the highest spot on the city, because there is several hills in the city, because like the city is quite close to the mountain, and here is like sort of like very small hills here and there, and like the city is just like on several hills. So yeah. So I believe it's not a castle. I believe it's just ruins of a old fortress or something like this. I've been misled by the title in Russian, I think, but I'm not sure. Let's see. There are some trees integrated in the stones. Look. It's very strange. Hi. So I'm chilling in my little apartment. The apartment is really great. Like I really love it. I actually just met like the guy who was renting it, and we were quite having like a good conversation together. And this is like the whole apartment. I like the very raw wall that I have behind me. I think it's just like looking very cool. It has like some authenticity somehow, and I like it. Like the city. And yeah, I mean, there is like everything you need basically. There's just no washing machine, which is like a little bit sad, but look behind, like you have like a small kitchen. Yeah, I have like my stuff here. And yeah, and you have like also like a bathroom, and upstairs there is like the bed where I woke up in the beginning of this vlog. Here you have like all my underwears. You have like the thing to get like hot water, like a boiler. I mean, it's a pretty cool apartment. Like seriously, I really like it, and it's quite modern. I like it. So yeah, I'm going to end the vlog on this quite positive note. I couldn't do much those 3 days, but it was like a great time for me to start relaxing, because like the first week of me traveling was like going to Vienna and everything. It was very exhausting because I was all the time walking and everything, and I was sometimes walking like more than 10 kilometers a day, sometimes even maybe 20. I have no idea, I didn't count, but seriously, I was walking a lot. Yeah, I was like completely exhausted, and I think I needed a time to just have a rest. So somehow like Lviv was a great thing, and anyway, like it happens, a lot of things happened that was like very positive there. Didn't get bored at all. I don't know if is it raining right now? Yeah, I would say no. I don't know. It's all good. I just can't wait to be in Kiev. I don't know if I'm going to make like a very big vlog as well in Kiev. I could, but I don't think I will, because I have so many things to do that are so boring. I have appointment there. It's not just going to be like a tourist trip. I was meant to go there to do some little stuff. Once I will be done with it, maybe I will be able to do some cool project there in Kiev, personal project. So I'm very happy about it. But there will be a lot of work, and that's why I basically not going to enjoy that much my life there. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably going to go to some new places I've never been before so far. Yeah, and I'm probably going back to the Hydro Park beach, because I really loved it last year, and I think I need to take more sun again after all of this rain. I hope it's going to be a good weather, but I believe yes, because I've already seen the weather prediction, and they were like quite positive actually. So it will be better than in Lviv. I see you there. I was super happy to be in Lviv, and I'm super happy tomorrow morning to go to Kiev. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. Actually, I never really concluded any vlog like by saying like, yeah, support the channel, and you already know that if you want to support the channel, you can subscribe. So I'm just telling you, we see each other in Kiev. See you in Kiev. Bye.